Hello everybody. Excuse me, I'm drinking my tea here. Today we're gonna make the baby eggplant. We're gonna stuff it with, I'm not sure what to call this. Stuffed with walnuts, crushed walnuts, some fresh garlic, some bandania, which is coriander. It has a couple of other names. It comes from Trinidad or the Caribbeans. Many countries have it now. It's a very pungent herb, strong, beautiful flavor, amazing flavor. And of course, our wiri pepper for heat, some black pepper, some kosher salt, very good quality kosher salt, some extra virgin olive oil, I'm gonna use a bit of mustard oil and the black pepper. So we're gonna score our baby eggplant like so and not go all the way through. Make sure it's well scored. I've already started scoring these, so just to be safe, I only did a little line to show me where I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna score them well. And again, we don't go right through because we're gonna stuff them. The stuffing is gonna be made with these things right here, and then we're gonna bake these as they are with the stem, and leave them for a few days, and then enjoy them maybe in a week or so. But for now, let's start one step at a time. So, almost cut my hand off for safety, as I've been reminded several times, is you should put this on board first. Just be careful you don't go right through, because I honestly almost just cut myself, not following safety precautions and, common sense, as they call it in Guyana. So here we go. This is almost all done. Just a second there. Alright, next thing we have to do is we have to chop our garlic. Really good quality, nice garlic. Has to be chopped. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And my God, this tea is so good. Beautiful matcha tea. Oh, I can't live without this stuff. Almost done with the garlic here. I'm just roughly chopping it, not very fine. And I think the name for this is Chan and Benny, or coriander, not coriander, the Chinese parsley, coriander. It's with a CU instead of a CO. It's a very good thing. This does come from Trinidad originally. Now it's grown in Guyana and some other places in the Caribbean. This is, of course, again, it's from Caribbean. This dish originally comes from Lebanon, but we, being, traveling everywhere in Caribbean areas, as my wife being Caribbean, we are modifying things to our own liking, and this thing tastes delicious, unbelievable. These combinations of flavors, and when they, when you team them up, Caribbean, Lebanese thing, out of this world. It's like magic happening. Magic in your mouth, magic on a plate, and it looks so darn good, Now this is done. Let's chop up the bandania, or the Chan and Benny, as some know it. So there we go. Again, roughly chopped. Just gonna go a couple of lines like this. roughly chopped. There's plenty to go around. Stem and all. The smell of this is very Now for the wiri pepper, this little pepper here, this little very potent pepper, I'm going to leave the seed in because a lot of the heat comes from the seed. Now you don't have to do that, you can just take out the seed if you like, but I'm going to leave the seed in. And after you chop this up, make sure you wash everything, you wash your hands, you wash the knives and the board, because the residual heat that's on there is still very, very powerful. It's all going to be stuffed anyway, and it's the taste we're after. There, look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful? Look. Finely chopped. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to mix all these ingredients together with salt and pepper. Start stuffing my eggplant. So I've got my bowl here, everything in it. Make sure you don't waste anything. Waste is not good, especially good tasty things. You don't want to waste that. As I always say, don't waste anything. Walnuts. Pepper. Pepper here. Nice heaping teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half. And of course our salt. Kosher salt. 2. I'm gonna put 3 not full to the top teaspoons of kosher salt. Here, this one here, and I'm going to start mixing this up. Nice and mixed well. Now, why I like to chop these roughly, keep them like that, and I didn't chop them fine in the machine, because when I bite into these, I want that crunchy chunks in my mouth. I want to feel that. I don't want to just taste that goodness. I want that fantastic texture, because it's still going to be pickled and fresh and crunchy at the same time. It's going to taste so good. It's going to give you that nice feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm after. That nice feeling. Let me get this mixed up for now. These, open it up, and stuff it like that. Stuff it as much as it'll take without tearing it. We don't want to tear it, so stuff it like that. Now there's obviously going to be some left over, and what I'm going to do with the leftover is after I pickle these are going to be pickled and put in a jar. pour the oil over them and let them sit for a while and let them pickle properly. I'm gonna put this on top and then we'll pour the oil over. So let's do one more. I'm gonna do all of that. There we go, stuff it. There we go. It's well stuffed with garlic and nuts and bandana and salt and pepper and all that yummy crunchy goodness that's gonna be crunchy still. There we go. So I'm gonna do all of these and enjoy my tea. And I'll see you back when I'm done with the next step. Here we go. Look at that. Make sure all ingredients are in there. So there's a bit of everything in there. It's all nicely mixed up. A bit of every goodness, every delicious, yummy thing. Almost done here. When we're done with stuffing these, we're going to stick them in the oven. Not high heat, around 300 degrees, 325 depending on your oven, and let them roast slowly until they're soft and well wilted. And then take them back out and lay them in a jar and put the oil over them. First we'll let them dry out a bit first. Let them cool off and dry out. There we go. Now all of this, I'm not going to put all of this on top. I think I made a little too much stuffing, but it's okay. We can freeze it and use it again next time. Perfect. So I'm going to just stick these in the oven. Do it like this. I'm gonna go 325 and take these, put them in the oven, in the middle rack, there. Now these baby eggplants, you can buy them at any store right now. Any grocery store will have them. They're the best for this. You can use the big ones, but you need a lot more stuffing. And when you eat the big ones, you have to cut them. You don't want to eat the whole thing, maybe you have to cut it out, but it's not the same. Yeah, so let's wait and see after these bake. Okay, it's been an hour at 325 degrees, exactly an hour, and I believe they're ready. I checked them a couple of times, and they are ready. Look how magnificent they look. Turn our oven off. And beautiful. Those are gonna taste amazing. All the garlic is well roasted, all the nuts are well roasted. You can see they're very, very nice. Now we're just gonna lay them in a bowl like this and cover them with our olive oil and a bit of mustard oil and store them for a few days, maybe up to a week, and then enjoy them. Then take your time and enjoy them. They will last a while. And you don't have to fridge these, by the way. You can, but you don't have to. And yeah, you'll see when I start putting them away. I have to let them cool off a bit. Okay, these have been sitting now for about 30 minutes. They're very cool. So now it's time to put them together and put them in the glass bowl and cover them and let them sit for a while. So I'm using about maybe four or five, a little more, of mustard oil, tablespoons of mustard oil, and the rest I'm gonna put olive oil. Now you can just do this in olive oil, but I want these to last a while. So the mustard oil makes them last longer. Okay. Maybe, let's see, 6:1 ratio. There we go. I think that's enough. That should do it. And the reason why I'm doing this in a bowl first, because I want it well mixed. I really need it well mixed. Because once we put that there, and we can mix the oil in it after. And then I'm going to start placing these in our bowl. I'm going to place them in tight, really tight. They're really well baked. It's fantastic. So put that there like that. Put one more in there, like so. Press that down. Make sure your hands are clean, of course. And then just here, the rest I'm going to freeze it. Like so. Oh, you should smell this. It's absolutely to die for. Okay. And I'm gonna need a little bit more oil here. And by the way, the oil, when you're done with this, the oil is still good. You can use it for other stuff. You can use it in salad dressing. You can use it in whatever you want. You can use it to cook with it. You can put it in a nice fancy bottle and put it at your table. There, that's the dry. Again, the mustard oil is preservative. It's oiled everywhere, and as it pickles, it will shrink